What is the real world? Relaxing my shoulders, just allowing myself to have peace and listen. The real world is a symbol like the rest of what perception offers, yet it stands for what is opposite to what you made. Your world is seen through eyes of fear and brings the witnesses of terror to your mind. The real world cannot be perceived except through eyes forgiveness blesses, so they see a world where terror is impossible and witnesses to fear cannot be found. So, can you see in that first paragraph? The world we look at now is a world the ego is looking at, and the ego is at war with God. And it sees that war with God everywhere in people we feel reject us, abandon us, slander us, abuse us, and all of that. That's the ego looking at a world. It wants to reflect its war with God to it. The real world, right, is the perception of the Holy Spirit. The real world holds a counterpart for each unhappy thought reflected in your world, a sure correction for the sights of fear and sounds of battle which your world contains, right? So, those sights of fear and those sounds of battle are what the ego is looking for in the world. The real world shows a world seen differently through quiet eyes and a mind at peace. Nothing but rest is there. There are no cries of pain and sorrow heard, for nothing there remains outside forgiveness. And sights are gentle, only happy sights and sounds can reach the mind that has forgiven itself. So each fearful thought and belief I hold about the world, I give to the Holy Spirit. I'm willing to see this differently. I'm willing to see my belief in mistreatment differently. Please heal my mind. Show me the truth, Holy Spirit. What need has such a mind for thoughts of death, attack, and murder? What can it perceive surrounding it but safety, love, and joy? What is there it would choose to be condemned? And what is there it would judge against? The world it sees arises from a mind at peace within itself. No danger lurks in anything it sees, for it is kind, and only kindness does it look upon, right? So every unkindness we experience in the world is the ego projecting unkindness and wanting to perceive unkindness. The real world is the symbol that the dream of sin and guilt is over and God's Son no longer sleeps. His waking eyes perceive the sure reflection of his Father's love, the certain promise that he is redeemed. The real world signifies the end of time, for its perception makes time purposeless, right? So the ego created time in order to suffer. The Holy Spirit has no need of time when it has served his purpose. Now he waits but that one instant more for God to take his final step, and time has disappeared, taking perception with it as it goes, and leaving but the truth to be itself. That instant is our goal, for it contains the memory of God. And as we look upon a world forgiven, it is He who calls to us and comes to take us home, reminding us of our identity, which our forgiveness has restored to us. What is the real world?